Hello there everyone, welcome back to the third and final episode of Xenoblade Chronicles for this week. That's actually the 7th of this week, but you know what I mean. Right, first things first, we're going to do the Merc group.
Well, aren't
Pest
you
extermination.
glad,
Let's do it. Dark defense up 2, art seal 2. Nice, I like it, I love it, I want some more of it.
hard work and perspiration.
Ushio,
I've still got
we're getting there.
to improve.
Sorry, there we go. Right, next. We can dispatch. We need to dispatch to do Allies of Justice 4.
I'll do it.
Now I need 25 plus strength.
No problem.
Best of luck, guys.
Do I know anyone who has that level of strength? Besides Wolfric? I mean, I can send Wolfric. Oh, Azami has it too. Yeah.
You're sending me off? And for this? Best of luck, guys.
It's important because you need to... You have the strength I need, Azami, I'm sorry. It's not anything bad, I just need some person with, like, real help.
I'll take care of it.
Okay, let's go. Go, Godfrey. Go, my Godfrey friend. Right, now, Rex, you need to engage new blade. I guess add the 9's fine. Oh, they're already gone. Who do I want? Guess 300 strength is fine. Boosts damage dealt. We'll take it. For now. Right. I want to go to the refugee camp and speak to them, because I haven't spoken to any of them yet. And they may have quests and stuff for me. There's also an accessory shop here. Ooh, lovely. Please feel free to browse our wares. Everyone here in the camp pitched in to make these. Boost dexterity by 20%, taunt resistance by 90%, smash damage by 50%. Start each battle with aggro medium effect. Increase restore being revived. Increase restore when reviving a teammate. Driver shackle, knuckles, affinity, resistance to stench. Okay, I don't need any of this right now, but it's useful to know that it exists. As for everything else, just looking for trophies now.
Wow! World has
The
many
font of Holy
amazing
Life.
places in it.
Or Holy Light.
We discovered good place.
The frame drops are happening for me too, so I'm imagining that it is just the game. Because when I'm in the menus, it doesn't really lag that badly. It must just be the game. It's unfortunate that this happens. I mean, it happened on Xenoblade Chronicles 1 too sometimes. There are little bits that are lagging. It's just the game's already 30 FPS, so you cut any more frames off and it starts to be very noticeable. Anyway, let's go speak to some lads. Not harp on the game too badly. It's just operating within the limits of the console it's on. Can't help it. Patisk. Hey, you heard anything about any suspicious going down at the Uraya Summit? There was one request I thought was decidedly suspicious. We had a knock-on fellow asking about supplies of poisonous substances. I told him we do not handle such items here, of course, and he left soon after. But for what I'm here, he's been asking around other places too. Who knows what he might be plotting? Thanks. The Girl Scout, she'll know. Girl Scouts know everything. Soon will be big summit talk thing, yes? Friend know anything about suspicious things happening there? Well, I saw these weird bird people, not like Nop on, a bit bigger than that, and birdie looking. I think I saw pictures of them before in a picture book, but I can't remember what they're called. Turkin, maybe? That's it, they're called Turkin. Thanks, that was really bugging me. But what would a bunch of Turkin be doing in a place like this? Thanks. Ashgal? Have you heard about anything suspicious going down at Uraya Ardain Summit? I do wonder. Myself, I am an Ardainian. I live under the protection of Indol. Well, the Iranians and Gamati here, for instance, seem to get along just as well. But just take a look at these lot, clutching their tools of conflict and fixing one another with the holders of stairs. They can't even have a civil discussion short of holding a banquet like this. Don't you think it's absurd? If they have the time to be wasting on such extravagances, they should be using it to save their own suffering people. It does frustrate me. Sometimes I think that people running these nations could learn a thing or two from our camp. So I asked you about a thing and you just bigged up your own camp instead. Classic. Fade Liko. What a name. Have you heard about anything untoward going on at the Ardanian summit? Oh, I have a good one for you. Now this I have to hear. Some kind of ingredients for a monstrous foul odour were carried into the Ardanian Titan vessel. The stench was so strong I can still smell it in my clothes. There are other ingredients too, weird and wonderful, a lot of them. Don't know what they're for, but it can't be your average recipes. Thanks. Just asking around for all the informations. Welcome to Indol! Well, stay vigilant. Stay vigilant. Heard anything about anything toward going on at the Rhino Ardanian summit? Problems at the summit, a ridiculous notion. The summit will be held aboard this Titan battleship, so we have no need for fears of attacks from the outside. This door is the only entrance and it will not be opened until just before the summit to admit Queen Uraya. We have not allowed a single suspicious individual past this point. As such, there's no need to fear attack from within either. Thanks. I don't know if that's true. It probably is going to be an inside job if I had to guess. That's how I'd do this if I was going to do it at all. You can't do it from the outside. It's a fucking fortress. You need to have someone on the inside let you in. Through a, you know, a hatch, a service entrance or something like that. Not that I've given it much thought or anything. Oh, Linda, here we go. Hey, you heard about anything suspicious going down the Ardanian summit? Perhaps there are untoward intentions on the Mor Ardain side. Frankly, I would expect it. But I can assure you that we of Uraya have no intentions of trying anything funny. The word of Queen Uraya is absolute. We trust in our queen, and as she wills it, we gladly put our weapons aside. So there's no need for concern. That makes sense. Of course, if the queen ordered me to go take up arms, I'd gladly fight tooth and nail against those Ardanian dogs. You would do well not to forget that. Thanks. Fiercely loyal. To the end. There's a certain respect that can be had for that. But ultimately when it's like, oh yeah, you have to be fiercely loyal, even to the point of killing each other. But just because some person told me to. Well, alright. Where's your cognitive, you know, self-thought? Syokan, hello, or Shokan. Soon will be big summit talk thing, yes? If I know anything about suspicious things happening there? There's certainly something not quite right going on. So a very large wooden box being transported onto the Titan battleship. It was accounted for on the inventory list, so most of my colleagues think it's no problem. But honestly can't imagine what they want such a big box for. I'm worried about what might be inside. Thanks. Have you heard anything about anything untoward going on at the Ardanian summit? Arco. The Ardanian type battleship has extremely sturdy defences. I doubt there's a single weapon in this whole port that could damage it. Besides, I hear the main conference will only be attended by a very select group of trustworthy individuals. I can't imagine how any miscreant could hope to get close to the VIPs to harm them even if they wanted to. A lot of people are on edge, but I don't think there's anything to worry about. Thanks. Fionkas. Have you heard about anything untoward going on at the Ardanian summit? Nothing untoward is going on in the Ardanian army, I assure you. Those who have come to Indol belong to the Karag Imperial Guard, elite soldiers who have sworn solemn oaths to protect the Emperor. So if anything suspicious is going on, I'd venture it would have to be on the Orion side. I find it difficult to tell what those people are thinking sometimes. Thanks. Prick. Munatio. Hey, heard anything suspicious going down at the Ardanian summit? In the current climate, I fear almost anything could happen. I can secretly wait for the day that the huge, awful Titan battleship is gone from our shores. Pain me to even see such an unsightly structure in our beautiful city. I'm sure all upstanding Indolline citizens resent its presence. Why can Mor Ardain and Uraya not cease all this foolish conflict and simply submit themselves to the will of Indol? Because that sounds like a terrible, 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 terrible idea. Ugh. Take a break at Indol's down the Toro Inn and see if you can make heads or tails of the information you gathered. By can I make heads or tails of it, do you mean the game will tell it for me? Because that would be very useful. We gathered quite a bit of information now. Yeah, and plenty of it was blatantly bogus. But there were some movements in there that did bum me a bit. Time to sort out the real dirt from the baseless suspicion. Oh, detective time. First we clear up basic premise. Who's targeting Submit Nations? Is former Chairman Banner master plan forget already? No, totally not that stupid. It's traditional for deducing to start by listing information everybody know. Proper flows for Rex to think carefully and provide answer. Alright. On to the next basic premise then. Where's the summit to be held? In the Ardanian title battleship. It's inside the Titan battleship from Mor Ardain. Yes, that's right. Seems like Banner is planning an assassination, but what method do you think he might be using? We reckon... poison. I think the method might be poison. Yeah, the ship's totally secure from the outside, and only trustworthy people will be attending after all. I guess the only method that really leaves is tampering with the food. But when would the poison be added, and to what exactly? Was it poison for food or poison for water? Ah, shit. Water. Maybe they'll contaminate the drinking water at the conference? But did we not hear that the main conference would only be attended by selectors worthy individuals? It might be possible to contaminate the water supply before the conference begins, might it not? Fit for me, I wouldn't even drink any water at a conference like that. Can't be too careful around people you don't know very well. Is that how it works? Maybe there's a more effective method. Oh, the main meal again. It's got to be the meal at the banquet, right? Yes, I can hardly imagine if VIPs would be preparing their own food. I'd quite like to see Mor and Bridget try cooking for a banquet. And someone was saying they'd seen lots of weird ingredients being carried inside, right? Indeed they were. So it's just this big box carried inside too. Could the strong flavoured ingredients be to hide the taste of the poison? You're sharp, Rex. I bet that's exactly what they're for. The only question left is who will be carrying out the poisoning itself. Let's see now. Turkin. Could it be those Turkin? The one those girls were talking about? Banner used Turkin as minions before, to a member from our artificial blade factory in Mor Ardain. I can see how they might be more convenient for him than hiring professional assassins then. Yeah, but do you think Turkin know the first thing about cooking? I don't know about that. So I think we're just going around in circles here. If we know somebody's probably going to poison the food, why don't we go check out the battleship itself? Good point. Regardless of who's carrying it out, we should act fast if we're going to stop this plot. That's settled then. Everyone go to dining hall of Ardanian battleship. No, it's definitely not going to be the refugees of the Indal people, so... As soon as the Banner's planned to poison the food at the important banquet, find a way to stop him. How's the old Merc groups going? 7 minutes and 6 minutes, okay. I don't think I did too badly with that one. I got one technically incorrect, but water or food is subjective. I thought, well, maybe if they're gonna poison something, I would suspect the food before I suspected the water. So that's why I'd put it in the water. Because I would think that it would be in the food. Do you know what I mean? Although I probably wouldn't eat or drink there anyway, to be honest. I like how you can hear some machinery going on in this big box. It's good times. Or maybe you can just hear it everywhere. Hurry to the kitchen in the dinner total battleship Mor and go to his port.
Congratulations.
Is this the same shop? I mean the same ship, sorry? That we've been in before? No, I guess not. Okay. Thought it could have been. Just the prison section. To the mess hall. They are Tarkin. You bastards. Why are they using little frying pans? That's cute.
Stop everything! Hold it!
What?
Don't play dumb! Poison! That food is poisoned!
Poison? You kids crazy in brains. We're past talking. Quick, grab them!
Yeah!
What if it's not poisoned?
I can
I'm
do
going
this alone.
And they did all this just to make us look like idiots.
Focus. Quick and
Why
hard.
not?
Could be, couldn't it?
Well done. Maybe we're not.
I like your attitude. I missed.
They're like, oh, this Aegis is the problem.
Well done. Maybe we're not.
I like your attitude.
She's screwed.
Rolling smack.
Now use Volcano next.
With the power of French double spinning edge. Rolling smash. Yeah. Why not? Spinning cutter.
Good on you.
Yeah. Double spinning element is now fire. Rolling smash.
Come on.
Yeah. Now I'm fired. Double spinning edge.
Then Wolfric, we can go again. Boom. Then we'll use Gamma Ray.
Rolling smash. Gotcha.
Do it. Murder them.
This is where we prove ourselves. Why not? Double spinning edge.
There you go. See ya.
Rolling smash. Double spinning edge. Ha!
Get out of here.
Rolling smash. Double spinning edge.
I'm going to use Aqua again just to get more drum up blade combos.
Yeah. Ha! Rolling smash.
Excuse me, Mr. Turkin.
Ha! Ha!
Further rude.
Double spinning edge.
We just killed the cooks for this meal for no reason. I feel like.
Please wait.
Papoonin, what are you doing here?
What silly question. It's Papoonin who hire world-famous band of gourmet chefs, fire dragons.
World famous?
Gourmet chefs.
Mor Ardain, very insistent, want only very best food for important summit. Papoonin work wings to bone finding chefs, and now what this?
So you mean
These guys are just a bunch of cooks.
I did think they were not putting up much of a fight.
Then this food is actually...
Delicious. I could eat this stuff forever. What friend doing? Very expensive food now go to waste.
sorry? We really did think they were here to murder someone.
Murder? What this nonsense, friends, talk? I demand compensation. Friends have no idea how much time and money Papoonin spent on this.
An explosion?
Huh? From where?
Hey, what's going on?
Explosion in the hangar! Right when everyone was busy with Queen Rakura's arrival. It's really bad.
The Queen is here? This is it?
Rex.
Oh, if they murdered the Queen, everyone's fucked.
Hey! Hey, wait! Hey! No running away! Compensation!
Or did we kill them, or are they just knocked out? Because if they're just knocked out, they'll be fine.
Us again.
Great work!
I don't understand that we thought it was, you know, actual death going on.
Well,
Allies of Justice 4. Complete. Godfrey, you've done it.
we'll take on all comers.
We've got 2 more quests in that line by the looks of it.
I've still room to grow yet. This should
We're
help us
making
with
progress left and right.
I'm pleased to have.
And the Ardain Lancers are back too. It's all going up a treat.
I think I powered up.
Bess is making progress.
From strength to
Nice,
strength.
nice suit.
Yet more practice.
Okay. Right, so more missions. We don't have 30 strength plus people. Okay,
I'll do it.
that's fine. I don't mind.
I will
Just
strive
gotta
to do the
see
utmost
it side.
best, whatever
Doobity
my role.
boopity boopity bop. Skibbity bop bop. Bibbity bop walla.
Okay, understood.
At your command.
I've got the things I need. I just don't have any info collectors. So I guess we just send other random people.
No problem.
Reporting.
Godfrey, you go ahead. And then from here we do shipyard security. We need 2 people with grey taxes and 2 animals again.
Okay, understood.
Water mastery,
Take care of it.
great
I'll
axe,
take care of it.
another great axe,
No problem.
and an electric mastery.
I vow to
Boom.
carry out my sworn duty.
Fugetsu, you can go.
Let's get a team together.
Yeah.
It'll be done in no time.
Who will get that team
Have
together?
fun, chaps.
Oh yeah. 40 minutes, okay. Let's rock and do this good shit.
Who are you, villain? Is this some underhanded Ardanian trick?
Wrong, but also right. Truth is complicated. Anyhow, here is where Queen died. If it looks like Queen killed by Mor Ardain, me in the money again.
That voice. Banner from the Argentum Guild.
Correct. Top box for the Queen.
But you were unseated as chairman.
It's not so easy to get rid of Banner. Trade Guild of Argentum belong to Banner, down to last screw, last drop of oil.
Fantastic.
Hold it, Banner.
You, Rex! Nah, Banner not let Rex interfere with plans. Again and again, Banner not stand for this.
Master Pawn, that artificial blade.
It. Rosa! Meh. Tora feel much greater power than before. Especially from mark on forehead.
What's going on? What's that?
Even Emperor comes straight to Banner. Convenient little mob to play.
Come on, Banner. Cut the bad guy talk and accept you've lost. You know you won't get away with it. What with all these witnesses here?
If Banner simply kill everyone, then nobody blah. Victory of Banner is assured.
You know we can't let you do that.
You think you handle the power of upgraded Giga Rosa? Things go very different this time.
Here we go. Giga Rosa.
500 years
We
younger.
will show you her
You
true
put your feet
power.
up over there. All right, Grant?
We won't blow with you.
Let's try this shit.
Topple them.
We won't blow with you.
Why not?
Come on.
Maybe we'll get out of this alive after all.
I like your attitude.
We won't blow with you.
You want to floor with me?
Let me show you.
No.
Maybe we'll get out of this alive after all.
Why not? My thoughts exactly.
You are dead.
Focus.
We won't blow with you.
Spinning
Let's do it. Let me show you.
Hit them with the big boy bit beam. boomy rocket. Vex just got absolutely decimated.
Try to keep it up.
No one can stop us now.
Come on, watch out.
Why not?
Poppy.
Double spinning X. Let's give him the full treatment.
Gotcha.
Come on.
Scatter
Why
shot.
not? Double spinning X. Anchor shot. Just make use of it now. Hit it. No.
Here we go.
This will put the force in foresight.
Boom.
Why not? For sure.
Get over this.
Ow.
Activated. One shot.
He's low aggro.
Rolling smash.
There we go. Aggro's gone. Job's done.
Anchor shot. Why not? Double spinning X.
Okay, good.
Rolling smash. Double spinning X.
Sure.
What is Ultra Bang Bang?
Gyro break.
Why not?
Right. Zoom out.
I shall defend you to the last. Focusing on target.
Kill it.
Hit it. No.
Kill it, 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 kill it.
Why not?
I apologize.
Nia, keep it together. Much obliged. Focusing on target. Double spinning X. Why not? Rolling smash.
Let's get rid of that. There we go.
Anchor shot. Make haste and retreat. Double spinning.
Now I know that. Now I know the trick. I just get rid of it real easy.
Double spinning X. Anchor shot. Make haste and retreat.
Right. There. One shot.
Focusing on target.
Just kill it.
Gotcha. Rolling smash.
There we go. Easy peasy.
Double spinning X.
Ow.
I'm all set.
The enemy's element is now electric.
Stab it.
Poppy will show you her true power.
Why not?
That is like, okay, it's like 1500 damage. It's not a lot, but it's not small either.
Gotcha. Anchor shot. Make haste and retreat. Double spinning X.
Depends what moves he tries to spam, mainly.
Yeah. Rolling smash.
Scatter shot. You're
Double spinning X.
I'm doing 11 damage to myself, but it's not a big deal. Because I've still got the spike protection up from before.
Double spinning X.
scatter shot.
Rolling smash.
I like all these numbers. The numbers are good.
Quicken arts.
Ultra Blammo. Okay, that's his big move. That's his, like,
Just give me
Giga Killer.
Please leave it to Tora.
Got it.
Why not?
We can finish you.
Or the Bigu Bangu attack, as is said in some show or other. I don't remember what it is.
Double spinning X. Rolling smash.
I want to end with Earth. I keep forgetting how to get to Earth.
Protocol activated.
Water goes to Earth. I guess I'll just go like this. There we go.
I shall drown you in my power.
Yes.
Blade combo. Third stick. Awesome.
Double spinning X.
I will do Earth.
Rolling smash.
Oh, I've done heat again, but you know what I mean.
Break.
Double spinning X. Let us make use of this arm.
Launch heat.
Get smashed.
Always will be.
Burn out. Boom. Patch expansion kit. Dabba-dabba-dabba-dabba-dabba-dabba. We've done it. See ya.
How? Even Giga Rosa defeated by these nasty meddling kids.
This ends here, Bana. You are under arrest. The Praetorium will handle the judgment. Assassination is a serious matter. Your sentence will be harsh.
So the mercantile genius Banner meets an inglorious end before my very eyes. Pitiful.
Banner is... Banner is not kind of man to go down like this.
Ah.
If I go down, I take you with me. Watch out! Igion!
As you wish.
Niall Ardanek, you sought to protect us?
I'm glad.
Majesty! Majesty! Your Majesty, please, no!
Your Majesty, I have failed you.
It can't be. To protect us, you... Please, wake up. Niall! Niall!
Morag.
Dromark,
Yes?
distract the others.
Distract? I'm not sure No. My lady, you cannot.
There's still time. Hurry!
Yes, my lady. There are more of them.
Where?
What'd you say? This way! The rest of you should get to safety.
Chum! I'm on it.
You are...
Shh. You're gonna be fine.
What do you mean, imagined it? You got us all in a proper tizzy.
My apologies. I thought I spied silhouettes. I did not mean to cause trouble.
Hey!
Huh?
Hey! You guys! His Majesty the Emperor's awake!
What? Can it be? Majesty?
I apologize for making you worry.
Majesty! It's a miracle. When Aegean returned to his core, I was certain we had lost you.
Honestly, you call yourselves soldiers. First aid? Anyone heard of it?
But his wounds...
Just scratches. Nothing me and Dromark can't handle.
You saved... Thank you, Nia. I truly don't know how to... I will never be able to repay you for what you...
Oh, don't sweat it. Let's just say you owe me one. That'll do fine, right?
Nia.
What the fuck did she turn into? Is she like some actual Gormati deity or something?
You shouldn't be up. It's only been one day. Please don't strain yourself.
Half a day off and look at all this paperwork. I swear, it's like they don't want me to sleep at all.
Majesty.
Special Inquisitor, I hereby issue you new orders. It is my wish that you travel with the Aegis as an emissary of the Empire. Guard her, and defend her against her enemies until she reaches Tantal.
Guard the Aegis?
I've already discussed it with His Eminence.
Forgive me, Your Majesty. I cannot accept. Just think about what happened yesterday. It would be sheer foolishness for me to leave your side.
Is that so?
Huh?
I can see it in your eyes. It's clear that the Aegis, or rather, that boy, has made a great impression on you.
That's not... I am your Special Inquisitor. Ensuring Your Majesty's safety is my only concern. To abandon that duty and go traveling... Is this... Aegeon's?
A driver who cannot even protect himself is no driver at all. Yesterday's events have made me keenly aware that I have no aptitude for it. It will be of more use in your hands.
Majesty.
The world is changing, Morag. I trust you more than anyone to lend that boy the wisdom and strength he will need. I miss it, you know. Lake Util and Gormott.
What?
Remember when the two of us would shake off the servants and go swimming there?
Yes. Of course.
Kids from the nearby village would come too. Good times.
Majesty.
If Mor Ardain, no, the whole of All Rest, could be like that again, wouldn't it be beautiful?
Is that my new duty then?
In truth, it should have been you sitting in this chair right now.
The Imperial line has always passed from father to son. On the day Your Majesty was born, that's exactly what happened. I knew that day would come. It came as no surprise.
You were raised by my father to take the throne of the Empire, as befits the daughter of my Lord Uncle Andrig.
And I am grateful for it. If not for him, I would never have met Bridget. Never have met them. I'd have missed out on so much.
There. Those are your true feelings. A magnificent power resides in you. Morag, power like yours exists to be used.
Niall.
You've been tied down long enough. Follow your heart, Morag Lidair.
I have no words. Thank you, Your Majesty. Very well then. I hereby accept the task you have assigned to me.
That's the Morag I know and love. Make me proud.
Do it for her. Do it for the king.
So that's how it is. It seems our paths continue to entwine.
That's awesome news. To be honest, I was really hoping there was some way you could stick around. I was just thinking of asking you myself.
Saved you the trouble, did I?
That you did. Thanks a bunch, Morag.
Morvag is incredibly tall. She's like almost as tall as Zeke.
I can't help but feel that in all the confusion surrounding Banner, our concerns have been neatly swept aside.
The Praetorium maintains absolute control over blade distribution. It is quite vexing.
Awakening rates from natural cores are very low, which limits the pool of compatible drivers.
So to create large numbers of drivers, the cleansing Indol provides is a necessity. That much I'm willing to accept. The real problem is the fact that the Aegis has awakened. Now, this is no time to be squabbling over territory. If we misread the situation even a little, Uraya itself could be sunk to the Cloud Sea's bed. Emperor Nile must surely be thinking the same thing. That's why he sent his precious Morag to shepherd them along.
And now we find ourselves in their debt.
Who could have predicted such an act of selflessness? Was it just the passion of youth? Or was it...
My liege?
In any case, for now we should keep our troops mobilized while we monitor the situation. I hardly expect Tantal will comply with the Praetor's plan so easily either.
I'm pretty sure the king just threw himself into danger on purpose. I don't know if there's some master scheme or anything, but I doubt it somehow. I don't think he has the stones for that kind of life. Welcome back, Morvag, to the world of the living. I've just realised that Bridge is basically wearing no clothes the entire time. Like, what? Why? I guess Japan. I don't know. It's weird. It's not my kind of thing, for sure. But it's alright. I don't begrudge them. I should probably level these up too, eh? Just to give other people more use. If I'm going to actually use them, I should probably level them up. Otherwise, why bother? I had 70% chance to annul defense. That sounds pretty good. Also, I'm not getting used to the Indol song. It's just good. And just enjoy it. Okay. Let's do some side quests if there are any to do. Not here. I can't see them if they're here either. Okay, right. moving on. Let's go speak to them. I would like access for Tantal, please. I'd like to get to the first walk point and then just walk back. Drovava, hello. Drovava, hear the news. Friends wanting to go to Tantal? Yeah, let's go. Actually, ship captain was Inderline and going deep mourning for Lady Fan. There's nobody left to steer ship, and so Drovava gets selected to replace. Drovava never go there before, so we'll have to work hard to make sure it's success. Drovava not worried, though. With Prince of Tantal on board, getting in should be a piece of pollen cake.
Say, chum, which one do you fancy? Pyra or Mithra?
Zeke. You can't just ask someone...
Why not?
Anyway, they're the same person. I've never really thought of them separately.
Are you serious? But they're like totally different characters. Like, Mithra is jolly intense. And Pyra is just totally mellow, or, I don't know, what's the opposite of pushy?
On the outside, maybe. But Pyra's got a lot of backbone, too. She can be pretty stubborn.
You seem to understand them pretty deeply. Well, I suppose you are their driver.
Hey!
Yeah?
You're a prince from Tantal, aren't you, Zeke? Why were you in the Praetorium?
I mean, you can't just ask someone.
Oh, his old man kicked him out.
Oi! No, bad blade, bad. How long have you been standing there?
From about... Which one do you fancy?
Which one do you That's the whole conversation.
As I was saying, my prince got disowned by his father. He spent all his time traveling the world for fun, instead of attending to his studies. Then bye!
It wasn't for fun. I was learning all about, society and international relations.
International relations, that what you call it?
Oi, can it you? What are you doing anyway? Dissing your own driver.
You guys crack me up.
I love him, really.
Oh. Anyway, he sounds tough. Zeke's dad, I mean.
Tantal is an isolationist society. Crossing its borders without leave is strictly forbidden. It's been that way for ages now.
Oh.
But you've seen how my prince here is. Couldn't stop himself leaving a few times. So he got chewed out and disowned. Back when he was 15 or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Then the praetor himself found him half dead on the ground one day and took him in. He made up that special envoy stuff.
And that's how you ended up in Indol. It all makes sense now. Oh, but wait. Is it safe for you to go back to Tantal then?
This time we've got official business from the Praetorium. It'll be fine. Probably. Besides...
Yeah?
Tantal is too ignorant of the outside world. It needs a wake-up call.
Sire, we have reached the designated coordinates. Please.
Right! Ready?
You betcha!
Huh?
Shut up and sit down, chum. This'll be great!
Would be great. You just shot a laser beam from your heart. Or chest, at least.
My lord, Genbu has begun surfacing.
I am aware. It's Pandoria.
Then the prince...
Yes.
We have received reports that he made contact with the Aegis in Indol.
So after 500 years, he makes his move. Praetor Amalthus.
My lord?
We must act to protect our days of peace, even if they are a dream that cannot last.
Excuse me? You're going to try and shoot me out the sky? Please don't.
a bigger version of Turtus?
It's called Genbu. It's the same, like, Titan type as Uraya. Normally, it's submerged in the Cloud Sea.
Even in early fall, it can get pretty cold inside Tantal. Mind you don't freeze.
I really can't stand the cold.
I can provide my own warmth. You can stay close to me if you like.
Me as well. You guys are pretty handy to have around.
Well, it is our trademark, right?
Essentially.
Aren't you going to be cold like that, Shellhead?
I'm used to it. I'll be dandy.
He's naturally dense. It's good insulation.
Oh, makes sense.
Stop encouraging her, gang of bullies!
Workplace bullying is something you shouldn't be advocating for. Seek fight. Throw him off overboard. It's the only punishment that makes sense. Uh-oh. Nice level. The mountain in Xenoblade 1 was a nightmare. Hopefully this is better. Ooh. Is that a banger alert? Absolute unit. New stage of Tiger Tiger. I think that's all the stages in the game. Or at least stage 4. Okay, well, I know I'm only 52 minutes in, but I think I'm going to end the episode here because I want to experience Tantal fresh on Monday. So, thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you guys next time. Ta-ra!